Hello and welcome to Aberdeen, South Dakota. Live just in time as this game getting going 12 minutes early here as Tri-Valley Mustangs taking on the Elk Point-Jefferson Huskies, as it is just a constant back and forth for Michael and I. So luckily got here just in the nick of time as we'll get the graphics and everything up and running. At the plate first are the Huskies. Again, we'll get those up in a moment. Game just started, so no score or anything. It's 3-0 the count right now, as now right down the pipe, that one in for a strike. Swing and a miss makes it a 3-2 count. A payoff pitch coming here. Again, Tri-Valley in the field first as the Mustangs look for a quick inning. And the 3-2 pitch, that one fouled off, will stay in play here. Still count full here. Here at the state tournament, lots of really great plays so far here as we're looking for another good one. The 2-seeded Tri-Valley Mustangs taking on the 7-seeded EPJ Huskies, as that one is going to be into right field. A base hit, EPJ with an early runner. So an immediate base hit here for Elk Point-Jefferson. A runner on first, again working on getting the scoreboard and everything up, as running pretty early here. As 12 minutes early, the first pitch was set for 2 o'clock, and another one roped into right field. Back-to-back base hits for EPJ, and they've got runners on first and third now. No, well, almost got stuck in a pickle at first, but runners on first and third here. And that one low for a ball, throw down to second, but they were just trying to get EPJ to try to take off for home. Instead, runners on second and third now. A swing and a miss makes this count 1-1. As there we'll load up our scoreboard. Elk Point-Jefferson taking on Tri-Valley here. And that one put into left field. EPJ is going to score one. They're sending for 2. An RBI double, 2 RBI double here for EPJ. They've got an early lead. Back-to-back-to-back base hits. Right now, Elk Point-Jefferson hitting the ball well. 2 runs off of 3 hits, and their cleanup hitter at the plate. No outs, fresh count. First pitch hits the outside zone, strike 1. All area games brought to you by Murph's Appliance, Main Street, Vermilion. Swing and a miss makes this 0-2. The wind up, the pitch here. That one low in the dirt. Blocked forward, though. Runner will stay put. And that one just misses outside. 2-2, count evened up. At the plate right now is Paige Jacobs. The 2-2 and a foul ball. She did get a piece of it. As I will continue filling out my lineup sheet, unable to get the starting lineup as, again, just really having to move quickly here at the field. Paige Jacobs takes that for ball 3. Count full yet again. In the circle here for Tri-Valley, Emery Jones. Giving up 2 runs here. Count full, payoff pitch, a swing and a miss. That will be out number 1. As Paige Jacobs goes down swinging. Reagan Rasmussen now at the plate. Has a runner on second, 1 out she faces. Takes the next pitch, called for strike 1. The 0-1 count here, right back up the middle it goes, takes an odd hop into center field, a base hit. Elk Point-Jefferson scores again. An RBI single for Reagan Rasmussen, and it's and now they're going to ask about runner interference. We'll see what the official call is. That would be a big call here. We'll see if they call her out or not. Again, pitching is Emery Jones for Tri-Valley. Still awaiting that call here. As it stands now, 3-0. That would take a run off the board. And they're going to say that out. She is out. So 2 outs now. It should be 2-0 because they just made the official call out. So Sarah Schmitz will be called out. Runner interference as Reagan Rasmussen is on first right now. A lot of talking about what's going on here. As now EPJ, their coach, wants to know, hey, what's going on? How come we're going to take a run off the board? But we'll see if it has any success here. And they will confirm 2 outs. It'll be 2-0. That is just something you don't see every day, huh? So Bailey Johnson will finally be able to get her at bat. She will be catching here. Big thank you to our Elk Point-Jefferson sponsors. We'll get to those after this pitch. As Johnson awaits her first pitch. As she gets an immediate piece, dribbles it over to third base, fouled off. Those sponsors include Janelle Pearson of Next Home Tri-State Realty, Jensen Insurance, Ace Hardware Vermilion in EPJ, Heritage and Associates Real Estate, Elk Point Athletic Club, and First Dakota of Elk Point. So Bailey Johnson now with an 0-1 count here. And that one is going to hit her and send her over to first with 2 runners now on. That one sounded like it might hurt Reagan Rasmussen. Now on first. Two runners on, 2 outs at the plate right now. McKinley Hammett. First pitch, that one gets by. Runners will advance. Ball 1. On deck, Natalie Haley awaits. So now Hammett has seen a pitch. Takes the next one high for ball 2. Runners on second and third. EPJ a chance to extend their lead. Base hit scores 1, possibly 2, as that one hits the outside zone for a strike. I've got 2-1 as a count. 3-1 they show on the scoreboard here on the field with 2 outs. And it was a confusing play what happened there. So that one rocketed at her own coach. Made contact and made sure. It's a good thing there's no practices after this. She might be running extra laps. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. Deuce is Wild with 2 outs. The 2-2 count here. McKinley Hamlet at the plate. As that one misses, ball 3. Count now full. A walk would load the bases with 2 outs here for the Huskies. As that one will be ball 4 and a walk. So bases loaded. McKinley Hammett over to first with the walk. It's the first walk we've seen of the game. On deck now, Alexis McDermott. At the plate, Natalie Haley. As that one fired in for a strike, 0-1. And a swing and a miss down low. That pitch was. Either way, 0-2 the count. The 0-2 pitch, and that one dribbled right back up. Jones fields it cleanly. Over to first it goes for out number 3. And that will be 2 runs off of 4 hits for EPJ. No errors in the field. And 3 left on base. An early score of 2-0. We'll be back in a moment here on 5 Star streaming on YouTube for the bottom of the first.
A game without a crowd is just a scrimmage. A performance without an audience is just a rehearsal. Without your presence, high school sports and the performing arts aren't possible. Ensure that these essential extracurricular activities continue to enrich the lives of students in South Dakota. Purchase a ticket to your local high school's game or performance.
This message presented by the SDHSAA.
Starting the first bank in South Dakota was the easy part, earning the confidence of local farmers, helping families account for their dreams, and securing the future for countless businesses took us a little longer. We owe it to the hard workers, big dreamers, and forward thinkers out there. Thank you for making South Dakota a great place to call home.
Insurance in Beersford, Elk Point, and Sioux Falls has been building relationships since 1944. We want to take care of what matters most to you, protecting your family, farm, business, or vehicles. We work with carriers or companies like Auto Owners Insurance to find you the best coverages and help cut your insurance costs. Visit our website for a complete list of insurance coverage options. You can trust that Jensen Insurance cares about you, just like we have for over 75 years. Visit us at jensenagencyonline.com. Jensen Insurance, your local, independent auto owners insurance agency.
Back on the field, bottom of the first inning. All area softball brought to you by Murph's Appliance, Main Street, Vermilion. As in the circle here for the Huskies will be Reagan Rasmussen, who already has a single in this game, so she's done a nice job. As leading off here for Tri-Valley, the catcher, Cadence Davey. So the first batter here in the bottom of the first inning. Tri-Valley, 2 runs to make up here. First pitch is good and in for a strike. Next one, misses outside, evens up the count 1-1. Bailey Johnson behind home plate protecting here for EPJ. As that one put high up into center field, and it'll be brought down and caught for out number 1. Sienna Halverson now at the plate. The second baseman here for Tri-Valley. No runners on, faces 1 out. That one, immediate contact, gets through into left field under the glove, and she'll be standing on first after she rounds it. Not sure if that touched the glove of Molly Geary at third or not. We'll count it as a base hit just because I didn't see it hit the glove. Looked like it maybe took a low hop. As Emery Jones now at the plate. A pitcher's duel here as Jones takes to the circle when her team's in the field. Takes the first pitch for a called strike 1. Reagan Rasmussen winds up, fires in the next one. That one fouled back, 0-2 the count. And that one hit hard, and another coach will take a shot. Twice already in the first inning, a coach has been hit by a foul ball. The next pitch is rung up for strike 3 and out number 2. Emery Jones will go down watching. Rasmussen gets her first strikeout of the game. 2 outs and a runner on first. That one dribbled towards the first base side. Emery Pearson, the cleanup hitter for EPJ. That one was fouled off, so the count at 0-1. That one got away, but caught behind home by Johnson. And a throw down to first, reaching back safely is Sienna Halverson. A 1-1 count, 2 outs, a runner on first. That one misses high, throw down to first again, and again reaching safely is Halverson. Two-one, a swing, a miss, makes it 2-2. throw back to Rasmussen. A little difficulty on the transition there. On deck, Izzy Davey for Tri-Valley. That one over to third, picked up, throw over to first. Relay is good, as that's a 5-3 put-away ground out here. No runs off of one hit, no errors, and one left on base here for Tri-Valley. As we wrap up the first inning of play, it's 2-0, Elk Point-Jefferson in the lead.
When you're a softball team, you have to be ready to play anywhere, but there's no better place than home sweet home. Harity & Associates Real Estate in Elk Point specialize in helping people find their place to call home. Harity & Associates can help you with all your residential, commercial, and agricultural real estate needs. Call their Elk Point office at 712-899-3748 to see how they can help you. From Harity & Associates Real Estate, good luck to Elk Point-Jefferson in today's game.
Back to the field, it's 2-0. Elk Point-Jefferson in the lead early in this one. Top of the second inning, and leading off is number 13, Alexis McDermott. Her first at bat, and then to the top of the lineup for the Huskies. A swing and a miss, 0-1 the count. Lainey Trometer on deck. In the hole, Molly Geary. Has thought about swinging, held off low for ball one. Emery Jones in the circle here. A swing and a miss there. 1 ball, 2 strikes here. One ball, 2 strikes, no outs, no runners on. A swing, and that is strikeout number 2 for Jones in the circle. McDermott goes down swinging. 1 out, no runners on to the top of the lineup. Trometer hits it over to shortstop, and the relay good, a 6-3 ground out. As Trometer now 1 for 2 on the day, was the first score of the game. And Molly Geary, at the plate. 2 outs and no runners on, she faces. A swing and a miss on that one, 0-1. Geary is 1 for 1, hit a single. She was the second run, and at this point, the final run scored of the game. Of course, plenty of ball left, as we're only in the top of the second inning. 0-1 the count with 2 outs. Jones fires it in. That one misses high. Looking to the wristband here is Emery. Winds up, fires in another one, as that's grounded down the third base side. Fouled off, 1 ball, 2 strikes here. The wind up, the fire on a 1-2 count, a line drive right up the middle it goes. It finds some grass. A base hit, and the second of the game for Geary. Elk Point-Jefferson hitting the ball well. They're up to 5 base hits in this second inning, not over for them yet. With Sarah Schmitz at the plate. Has a runner on first, 2 outs. She hit a double. She was called out on runner interference. That would have been the 3rd run for Elk Point-Jefferson. Instead, it was out number 2. 1-0 the count. The wind up, the pitch is that one rocked hard into deep left field. Going back, get that one out of here. A home run. Sarah Schmitz crushed that one. A 2-run shot into left field it goes. add 2 more to the total for Elk Point-Jefferson. That one was absolutely crushed. Well, she's in the top 3 of her lineup. She just proved why. A bomb out to left field makes this 4-0 as now a timeout on the field. As we'll see if we have a pitching change or if they're going to keep Emory Jones in the circle, they will. A short timeout, and honestly, it's not Jones's fault. Elk Point-Jefferson's bats are just rolling today. Paige Jacobs now at the plate. Bases are clean. Fresh count, 2 outs. I tell you what, that is the second no-doubter home run I've watched today. These girls at this tournament can really hit the ball. That pitch comes in low. 1-0 the count. Thought about swinging, held off, called for ball 2. There will be no check to the first base or third base ump, so count stays the same, 2-0. Paige Jacobs struck out in her first at bat, fouls that one back. On deck is Reagan Rasmussen, the pitcher for Elk Point-Jefferson. On the count, right back up to Emory Jones. What a play as Jones somehow finds the ball in her glove. Wow, good thing that one was caught. That one could have stung, but either way, it is out number 3. Elk Point-Jefferson with 2 runs scored off of 2 hits, no errors in the field, and none left on base. We enter the bottom of the second inning with the lead belonging to the Huskies, 4-0.
Your Vermilion Ace and Elk Point Ace hardware stores are where you find all of your hardware needs, along with Milwaukee and DeWalt tools, Weber, Traeger, Big Green Egg grills, and smokers too. Now, if you need a new mower, your Ace hardware stores offer riding mowers like Walker, Gravely, Aaron's, Hustler, and Steel, Ego push mowers, trimmers, and blowers. Ace is the place in Vermilion and Elk Point.
Back to the field just in time for Izzy Davey, who will lead off here for Tri-Valley. The cleanup hitter in the lineup, or the 5th hitter, excuse me. First pitch, he takes high and away. Next pitch is Davey, a line drive, but that one scooped up at short. Out number 1, it was nice contact, but right to the glove of Sarah Schmitz from one shortstop to another. Now up Haley Sorensen. She'll take her first pitch high, ball 1. One out, no runners on here for the Mustangs. That one misses high and away, 2-0. Two balls, no strikes here. As that one is going to be in shallow center field for a base hit. Ava Christensen now at the plate. Has a runner on first, 1 out. As that one launched deep into left center, another home run. We have got home runs galore here today as Ava Christensen sends that one out of here. Haley Sorensen will score. Oh my goodness. All right, Tri-Valley now on the board with their third base hit. Pitchers not enjoying the field today. Now at the plate, Isabella Wetmore Ocampo. As she's got that one into right field, a base hit. She's going to round first. She's taking off for second, a bobble in right field. She's got a double. And now, Keegan Kuchta up to the plate. All of a sudden, we have got a ball game as that one lasered into deep center field, and that's over the head of the fielder. Tri-Valley's going to send for four. The throw home won't make it. Now she's going to take off for second. The tag got her. So, oh my goodness, keeping book right now is about impossible. Isabella Wetmore Ocampo scores. Keegan Kuchta gets the single, but then takes off for second. She gets tagged out. And that brings us to the top of the lineup with Cadence Davey for the Mustangs. As that pitch misses for a ball, this game is electric to start. Bottom of the second inning, we've already got a couple of home runs, a couple of extra base hits. It's 4-3, Tri-Valley at the plate. Make it 2-0 now on the count. Again, this has just not been a good day in the field for the pitchers to start. Next one, low, ball 3. Held off, pulled back, looked like a bunt attempt. It's going to be called for strike one. As now she'll be walked, a base runner here. Sienna Halverson now at the plate. She's got a runner on first after that walk. That is the first walk from Rasmussen in the game. I think we're going to have a courtesy runner. I think my book is nearly completely filled now, just missing a few positions in the field. And we'll have a courtesy runner. It'll be number 15 for Tri-Valley. That is Rowan Gackey. At the plate now, Halverson, 1 for 1. She hit a single earlier. The game-tying run on first fouls that one back. On the count. Elk Point-Jefferson trying to hang on to a lead heading to the next innings. That one hits the outside zone for strike 2. Throw down to first, reaching safely is Gackey in place of Davey. The 0-2 pitch misses high. And it is Gackey on first. 1 ball, 2 strikes at the plate. Halverson as she'll take the next pitch high for ball 2. Again, deuces are wild, 2-2-2. With the second baseman at the plate and the second hitter in Tri-Valley's lineup. Rasmussen. Next pitch that's a foul ball. Again, didn't really hear that one, but clearly fouled off there. A score update, Bonhomme playing Mobridge Pollock. Mobridge Pollock, the 7th seed, and Bonhomme, the 2 seed, 5-1, favoring the 7th seed. as that one hit, fouled off down the third base side. Two, the count remains here. Halverson still at the plate. Tri-Valley trying to knot this one up. It's 4-3. They currently trail. Base hits have come easy in this game. There's already 10 as that one lofted into deep left center. This should be catchable. It is pulled in center field for out number 3 as Elk Point-Jefferson after 2 hangs on to the lead, as that will be a 4-3 lead. 3 runs off of 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left on base for Tri-Valley. Will return for the top of the 3rd inning with Elk Point-Jefferson at the plate.
The Elk Point Athletic Club is a 24-hour full-service fitness center. This membership-only facility offers a variety of exercise equipment and classes for all members. Want a gift idea for Dad this Father's Day? How about a fitness membership to the Elk Point Athletic Club? Single memberships are just $35 a month. The Elk Point Athletic Club wishes the best to the EPJ Husky girls during the state softball tournament.
Top of the 3rd inning, Elk Point-Jefferson leads. Leading off, Reagan Rasmussen, the pitcher for the Huskies. She's 1 for 1 with a single.
Off the bat, number 3, Reagan Rasmussen.
Reagan takes the first pitch. It misses high. You gotta wonder if this scoring flurry can continue or not. That one misses outside, ball 2. Two balls, no strikes, and no outs, no runners on. It's the leadoff hitter with Rasmussen. Emery Jones winds up. That one fouled up and out of here. As the winner of this game will take on the winner of Dakota Valley and Madison, who plays after this on Field D. The loser of the game will take on, well, the loser of that game. As that one finds its way to the zone, 2 balls, 2 strikes here. Emery Jones looking for strikeout 3 in the game. Rasmussen to protect the plate now. On deck awaits Bailey Johnson. As that one a hard hit grounder off the glove at 3rd. She's going to reach safely off the error. That's a tough play. You hate to credit the error, but technically that's what it is. At the plate, Bailey Johnson, McKinley Hammett on deck.
Off the bat for the Huskies, catcher number 27, Bailey Johnson.
Not sure, we'll have a little break in the action, but right back into it we go. Fresh count, a runner on first and no outs. That pitch misses low, ball 1. Next one high and away, ball 2. Again at the plate, it's Bailey Johnson, Reagan Rasmussen on first after the error, and McKinley Hammett on deck. Natalie Haley in the hole. (2-0) the count. That one good for a strike. Next one, a grounder over to first, scooped up. They'll pick it up and get the out, but the runner will advance.
Now batting for the Huskies, number 4, McKinley Hammett.
McKinley Hammett now has a runner on second, only 1 out. On deck is Natalie Haley for the Huskies. Huskies have scored 2 runs in each inning at the plate. They look to continue that trend. As putting down a bunt there is Hammett. It'll be a sacrifice bunt. Did she run it out? No, she's out. A great bunt, but she still gets thrown out on the sac bunt with Rasmussen moved over to third. Natalie Haley at the plate. 2 outs, a runner on third.
Now batting right fielder, number 1, Natalie Haley.
Haley's been playing right field here for the Huskies to start the game. That one misses low, ball 1. That pitch now misses high, ball 2. What a day of softball it's been. The first day a little over halfway over, as 4 games for Class A, 4 games for Class B right now. Mowbridge Pollock taking on Bonhomme. As that one in for a strike, 2-1. Haley grounded out in the first inning of play in her 1 at-bat of the game. On deck, Alexis McDermott. As that one, a line drive grounder picked up at second, scooped out at first, and out at first. As a great play there made to wrap up the top of the third. No runs off of no hits, 1 error, and 1 left on base for Elk Point-Jefferson. We head to the bottom of the 3rd inning. EPJ still leads this one 4-3, but Tri-Valley at the plate leading off, Emery Jones.
Pick or place your property with Janelle Pearson of Next Home Tri-State Realty. With licenses in Iowa and South Dakota, Janelle Pearson is the perfect choice to buy or sell your home. Rest assured, as you see the knowledge, hard work, passion, and care that goes into taking care of you. Give Janelle Pearson of Next Home Tri-State Realty a call today at 712-552-7102 to take care of all your home needs. Janelle Pearson is a proud sponsor of this sports broadcast.
Bottom of the 3rd inning, Mustangs a chance to tie it up and possibly take the lead here. Elk Point-Jefferson has led the entirety of the game so far. Emery Jones at the plate now. Her 2nd at bat as she gets a piece of that one, fouls it out here. 0-1. Jones struck out in her 1st at bat. On deck is Emery Pearson, the first baseman of the Mustangs. As that one fouled back, an immediate 0-2 count. No balls, 2 strikes here. Jones protecting the plate. Got a good piece of that one, but it's a foul ball line drive down the left field side. As shortly we'll have an update on the Class B game going on right now between the 2 and 7 seed. There's some light rain here. Hopefully it'll hold off for a while. Another 0-2 pitch on the way as that one put high up into left center, and the Huskies will pull it in for out number 1. You can also watch that Bonhomme game here as well on 5-Star streaming on YouTube. 1 out here, Emery Pearson at the plate, takes a ball 1. It's 5-2, Mowbridge Pollock still leads. Bottom of the 2nd, though, Bonhomme at the plate. Has that game in the early stages. That pitch misses low and in. 2-0, that'll make the count. Two-0 pitch on the way, misses outside. 3-0, now you usually see that red light. The 3-0 pitch, Pearson showing a sign of bunt, pulls back. It's called for a strike anyways. And I've seen that a lot today on that 3-0 count, faking a bunt. As that one, a dribbler over to second. That one will be picked up, thrown over to first, and out number 2. Play made there at second by McKinley Hammond of the Huskies. And the thing is, this game started out with hitting in a frenzy, but now all of a sudden in this third inning, the defense has picked it up. Izzy Davy at the plate, the shortstop. She faces 2 outs, no runners on here. Takes the first pitch. It's a called strike 1. As that one lofted up into right field, it goes, and catch is made. It's a 3-up, 3-down inning from Tri-Valley at the plate. No runs, no hits, no errors, and none left on base. After 3 innings, Elk Point-Jefferson hangs on to a 4-3 lead. When we return, leading off will be the 9th hitter, Alexis McDermott.
The Elk Point Athletic Club is a 24-hour full-service fitness center. This membership-only facility offers a variety of exercise equipment and classes for all members. Want a gift idea for Dad this Father's Day? How about a fitness membership to the Elk Point Athletic Club? Single memberships are just $35 a month. The Elk Point Athletic Club wishes the best to the EPJ Husky girls during the state softball tournament.
Back to the field here. Leading off will be Alexis McDermott of the Huskies. As we'll wrap up some of our equipment, we have some rain here. Don't want anything to get wet. Want to make sure we can cover these games for you. Swing and a miss there.
Now batting for the Huskies, number 13, Lexi McDermott.
Next pitch is in for a strike, makes the count 0-2. And a swing and a miss for out number 1 here in the top of the 4th.
Next up to bat for the Huskies, number 9, Lainey Trometer.
That brings up number 9, Lainey Trometer. First pitch misses outside, ball 1. Next one in for a strike, evens up the count. 1-1, 1 out, no runners on. At the plate, Trometer. She's already batted twice. This is her 3rd plate appearance here of the game. She's 1 for 2, looking for base hit number 2 in the game. A swing and a miss there will make this 1-2. I apologize, the scoreboard, I'm not keeping it up to date as I'm just covering my equipment here. So 1-2 the count with 1 out. Trometer at the plate, a line drive, puts it into play, another base hit, and a runner here for Elk Point-Jefferson. She's 2 for 3 to start the game. It's a nice start for her. Brings up Molly Geary, as your camera's going to be covered for just a moment here. I'll rip out part of my protection so that you can see the game still. And everything officially covered here. First pitch low, ball 1. The wind up, the pitch, that's a hard hit, line drive into left field, and it's going to drop. Elk Point-Jefferson, another base hit and a single here for Molly Geary. That is base hit number 8 for these Huskies. They are hitting the ball extremely well today. So Sarah Schmitz now at the plate. Runners on first and second, 1 out. Next pitch, she takes a called strike one. And for now, I am going to just take the pitch count off of our scoreboard again just because it's raining. That way I can keep the laptop as dry as possible. Next pitch low, ball one. Your count at 1-1, 1 out. Sarah Schmitz at the plate, 2 for 2, a double and a home run. And she'll take that for ball two. A single and a triple, she'll have the cycle. I always say, though, the most difficult of those is that triple. Now up 3-1 in the count. Schmitz can be picky on this next pitch. Only if you love it, as they say. Top of the fourth inning, Elk Point-Jefferson with a 4-3 lead. A swing and a miss makes this count full. Payoff pitch here. Emery Jones has a line drive rocked into left center. Elk Point-Jefferson's going to score off this one. They're going for another score. They've already got one. The throw over to third. They'll tag her out. She almost had the triple, which would have had her a single away from the cycle. Either way, she scores both runners. That ups our score here. It'll make things 6-3. With 2 outs at the plate here, Paige Jacobs. Can I apologize if you ever see white on the screen, as that is a bag I've put over the camera to make sure to stay dry. Bonhomme making a comeback, by the way. They now trail 5-4 to Mobridge Pollock in the bottom of the second as they try to get themselves back into that one. That one is swing and a miss here. It's at the plate, the cleanup hitter, Paige Jacobs, 0 for 2, 2 up for a base hit here. That one scooped out of the dirt. Ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike, and 2 outs. And a dribbler over to third base could be trouble as she'll run it out for a single. Three hits this inning already for Elk Point-Jefferson. That brings up Reagan Rasmussen. 9 base hits for Elk Point-Jefferson already here in the 4th inning. That one fouled back for a strike, 0-1 the count. On the count. That one got by, taking off her second here is Jacobs. She'll reach easily. One the count with 2 outs. 6-3 your score. That one hit hard into left field. And that one, though, will be caught. A nice play by the Tri-Valley Mustangs, as it'll be 2 runs off of 3 hits, no errors, 1 left on base for Elk Point-Jefferson. They lead this one 6-3, Tri-Valley at the plate. We reach our halfway point to the bottom of the 4th inning. The Mustangs leading off will be Haley Sorensen. as Tri-Valley tries to bring this back to a closer game.
Starting the first bank in South Dakota was the easy part, earning the confidence of local farmers, helping families account for their dreams, and securing the future for countless businesses took us a little longer. We owe it to the hard workers, big dreamers, and forward thinkers out there. Thank you for making South Dakota a great place to call home.
Back on the field, bottom of the fourth inning, rain coming in a little bit more here. Leading off here will be Haley Sorensen for Tri-Valley. First pitch in for ball one.
Mustangs, third baseman, number 6, Haley Sorensen.
That one put up, drifting foul, and that is where it will land. One ball, one strike, no outs here. That one fouled off. One ball, two strikes, no outs here. That one fouled back. Staying in it here is Haley Sorensen. That one put into play into center field, and catch is made, out number one. So a fly out to start here, the bottom of the fourth. Haley Sorensen. Ava Christensen immediately puts that one up as it's going near the fence. Nearly catching as Bailey Johnson makes a collision with the fence. Trots back. She certainly looks like she's all right. Swing and a miss there makes this an 0-2 count. As the next pitch low and inside for a ball. So we'll take a look at the weather here. I think it looked like rain pretty likely for the next few hours. So 41% chance at 4, and then an 82% chance at 5. 3 says 38% chance, but currently raining right now as that one was fouled off. 1-2 your count. Tomorrow shows only a 15% chance for moisture, 24% chance for Saturday, as we just hope to avoid it. As that one called for strike 3, Rasmussen's got another.
Now to bat for the Mustangs, number 37, Isabella Wetmore Ocampo.
2 up, 2 down with Isabella Wetmore Ocampo at the plate. Immediately gets a piece of it, but is going to foul it out of play. Two outs with no runners on. 0-1 is the count. That one's in for strike 2, 0-2. A nice toss there from Reagan Rasmussen. As that one, an off-speed pitch gets her swinging. That is 3 up, 3 down from Tri-Valley. EPJ still in control as we head to the top of the 5th inning. 6-3 your score. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back here on 5 Star Streaming on YouTube.
Insurance in Beersford, Elk Point, and Sioux Falls has been building relationships since 1944. We want to take care of what matters most to you, protecting your family, farm, business, or vehicles. We work with carriers or companies like Auto Owners Insurance to find you the best coverages and help cut your insurance costs. Visit our website for a complete list of insurance coverage options. You can trust that Jensen Insurance cares about you, just like we have for over 75 years. Visit us at jensenagencyonline.com. Jensen Insurance, your local, independent auto owners insurance agency.
Back on the field, it's the top of the 5th inning. 6-3, Elk Point-Jefferson leads this one. Big thank you to our sponsors of this game. They include Janelle Pearson of Next Home Tri-State Realty, Jensen Insurance, Ace Hardware, Vermilion and Elk Point, and Jefferson, Harity and Associates Real Estate, Elk Point Athletic Club, and First Dakota of Elk Point. Our corporate sponsor, Murph's Appliance, Main Street, Vermilion. For all your Maytag appliances, head to Murph's Appliance. We do have a pitching change here with Paige Jacobs. As they throw down here, Elk Point-Jefferson to see a new pitcher here in this one. Leading off here is Bailey Johnson, the catcher. 0 for 1, was also hit by a pitch. Izzy Davey now in the circle for Tri-Valley.
The Mustangs have made a pitching change for number 2, Izzy Davey.
Izzy Davey and Emery Jones just swap positions. Jones now at shortstop, Davey now in the circle. As Maddie Huey has checked in for Isabella Whitmore Ocampo. As we still await here the pitches, they're making sure they get everything. I'm wrong. Emery Jones is actually at third base now. Izzy Davey in the circle. And I believe now Haley Sorensen is at shortstop.
Now batting for the Huskies, number 27, Bailey Johnson.
No, it's Cadence Davey. There's switches all over the place. As that one in for a strike, 1-1 your count. Bailey Johnson at the plate, the first to see and get a look at Izzy Davey pitching. Swing and a miss there, makes it 1 ball, 2 strikes. Next pitch, just misses for ball 2. Doesn't get much closer than that one. 2 balls, 2 strikes here. Bailey Johnson looking for a base hit. McKinley Hammond on deck. And a swing and a miss. She'll get the strikeout anyway.
Now batting, number 4, McKinley Hammond.
McKinley Hammond at the plate. No runners on. 1 out. That one misses. Low and away. Ball 1. 1-0 your count. That one put up in the air. Drifting foul right field, but catch is made anyways for out number 2. That brings up. Well, never mind. They're going to say an illegal pitch. McKinley Hammett still at the plate. Also on 5-Star streaming on YouTube right now, Bonhomme against Mobridge Pollock. And then later, our final game on 5-Star streaming of the day will be Gayville Vollen against Castlewood. As we'll see if we can get an update here on the Bonhomme Mobridge Pollock game in Class B. So 2-0 is the count after the illegal pitch. Would have been out number 2. As that one fouled out of play. Score update, Mobridge Pollock now up 5. It's 9-4. They lead Bonhomme. That one's good for a strike. 2-2 the count. And I tell you what, the lower seeds today have played extremely well in Class A and Class B here in Aberdeen. 2-2 the count, 1 out, no runners on. As that one misses, making the count full. Next one misses, and getting walked over to first is McKinley Hammett. So after all of that, we get a walk. Runner on first, 1 out here with Natalie Haley at the plate.
Now batting for the Huskies, number 1, Natalie Haley.
6-3, Elk Point-Jefferson still leads. A grounder over to third, picked up. They'll get the lead runner at second. The throw to first won't make it in time. Reaching by fielder's choice is Natalie Haley. So now 2 outs, a runner on first with Alexis McDermott at the plate. It seems like just for now the rain is holding off. Hopefully it'll continue that way. It's been very nice weather until we got some rain. As now we'll have a new hitter in place of Alexis McDermott. Hitting now is number 14, Samantha Marks. Swing and a miss makes it 0-1. That one called for a strike. Makes it 0-2. And that one put into play to right field, a base hit here. The takeoff for third, and the throw won't make it in time. Elk Point-Jefferson thought about going, and now they'll take second as well. Marks gets the single, advances to second off the throw. Natalie Haley was nearly caught in trouble. On her way to third, able to outrun it though. Brings up the top of the lineup with Lenny Trometer. That one fouled out. 0-1. A grounder over to second base. That one off the glove. EPJ's going to score off the error. And now a timeout here in the circle. As we'll take a quick break, we'll be right back after these messages from our sponsors.
When you're a softball team, you have to be ready to play anywhere, but there's no better place than home sweet home. Harity and Associates Real Estate in Elk Point specialize in helping people find their place to call home. Harity and Associates can help you with all your residential, commercial, and agricultural real estate needs. Call their Elk Point office at 712-899-3748 to see how they can help you. From Harity and Associates Real Estate, good luck to Elk Point-Jefferson in today's game.
Your Vermilion Ace and Elk Point Ace hardware stores are where you find all of your hardware needs, along with Milwaukee and DeWalt tools, Weber, Traeger, Big Green Egg grills, and smokers too. Now, if you need a new mower, your Ace hardware stores offer riding mowers like Walker, Gravely, Aaron's, Hustler, and Steel, Ego push mowers, trimmers, and blowers. Ace is the place in Vermilion and Elk Point.
As we come back just in time, Molly Geary at the plate has runners on first and third, 2 outs. Izzy Davey fires in for a strike, a fake steal from EPJ. Oh, 1 the count. Time called. As a hard hit liner, nearly caught at third. The play at first will get there anyways. That is out number 3. Molly Geary will, well, kind of ground out. It'll be 1 run off of 1 hit, 1 error, and 2 left on base, as Elk Point-Jefferson now leads 7-3, bottom of the 5th inning. Tri-Valley with some work to do.
The Elk Point Athletic Club is a 24-hour full-service fitness center. This membership-only facility offers a variety of exercise equipment and classes for all members. Want a gift idea for Dad this Father's Day? How about a fitness membership to the Elk Point Athletic Club? Single memberships are just $35 a month. The Elk Point Athletic Club wishes the best to the EPJ Husky girls during the state softball tournament.
Back to the field, bottom of the 5th, leading off here for the Tri-Valley Mustangs. Keegan Kukta hit a single in her first plate appearance, takes the first pitch, misses ball 1. Now the Tri-Valley crowd making a lot of noise. As that one put back into right field, it's going to be caught for out number 1. Now to the top of the lineup here for the Mustangs, Cadence Davey. 0 for 1 was also walked, due up for a base hit, takes the first pitch, a called strike 1. Davey puts that one into left field. It drops, a base hit, and she's going to round first with the single. The Tri-Valley crowd is getting loud here. Base hit number 5 for the Mustangs. First pitch misses outside. A bunt that got pulled back. When you need 4 runs, you feel like that bunt maybe not legit. Sienna Halverson at the plate. She's 1 for 2. As she hits that one, straight into the dirt and plate it goes. Foul ball. As she was in the left-handed hitter's box, so maybe was going to try bunting, getting it down, but now switches over to the right side. Well, the left side, the right-handed side, I should say. As that one put up into center field. Should be and is out number 2 here, caught by Elk Point-Jefferson. Emery Jones now at the plate.
Now batting number 4, Emery Jones.
Emery Jones at the plate, 2 outs. She faces fresh count. Runner on first, 0-1. After that, a called strike. Good game with Bonhomme and Mobridge Pollock right now. 11-5 Mobridge Pollock leads. As that one was swinging and a miss, 0-2. The count, throw down to first. Nearly out was Cadence Davey. Had the tag been there in time, it definitely got there before she did. 0-2 the count. As that one misses, low and away, ball 1. As that one a hard hit, gets through into center field, a grounder base hit. Runners on first and second with 2 outs. Cadence Davey over to second. Emery Jones now on first with Emery Pearson at the plate, 0 for 2, but the cleanup hitter of this squad. You'd assume due up here for a base hit. That one low and inside, ball 1. Bailey Johnson keeps it in front, make sure runners don't advance. That one misses high, ball 2. Emery Pearson at the plate, Izzy Davey on deck. Two-0 the count. As that one a dribbler, could be trouble, it is going to be trouble. Bases loaded. Off the glove, it bounces the first error by Elk Point-Jefferson. A huge at bat here now for each side. Izzy Davey at the plate, bases loaded, 2 outs.
Number 2, Izzy Davey.
Now a timeout here on the field for Elk Point-Jefferson. We'll step aside for a moment and see if we have any changes when we return here on 5 Star streaming on YouTube.
Pick or place your property with Janelle Pearson of Next Home Tri-State Realty. With licenses in Iowa and South Dakota, Janelle Pearson is the perfect choice to buy or sell your home. Rest assured, as you see the knowledge, hard work, passion, and care that goes into taking care of you. Give Janelle Pearson of Next Home Tri-State Realty a call today at 712-552-7102 to take care of all your home needs. Janelle Pearson is a proud sponsor of this sports broadcast.
Bases totally loaded, 2 outs. Izzy Davey at the plate, a 4-point deficit. The right hit ties this up, but an out leaves you with no runs and still a 4-point deficit heading to the 6th. It's the bottom of the 5th here. Davey in the game. 0 for 2, due up for a base hit. Hits it hard and scooped up at third for out number 3. So Elk Point-Jefferson able to narrowly avoid giving up any runs. No runs off of 2 hits, 1 error, 3 left on base. 2 innings to play here in the lead. Elk Point-Jefferson 7-3.
Starting the first bank in South Dakota was the easy part, earning the confidence of local farmers, helping families account for their dreams, and securing the future for countless businesses took us a little longer. We owe it to the hard workers, big dreamers, and forward thinkers out there. Thank you for making South Dakota a great place to call home.
Back to the field. It's the top of the 6th inning. Elk Point-Jefferson at the plate. They put up 1 run last inning, 2 before that. They've only been shut out of 1 inning. They've been consistent at the plate. At the plate now, Sarah Schmitz. Schmitz, 2 for 3, takes an inside pitch for ball 1. And Schmitz was about a half second away from having a triple, which would have meant she only would have needed a single for the cycle. Next pitch misses, ball 2. Paige Jacobs awaits on deck for Elk Point-Jefferson. Reagan Rasmussen in the hole. It's their 3, 4, 5 hitters, so you know they can hit. That one misses for ball 3. The 3-0 pitch gets in for a strike. Schmitz started heading towards first. Has to remain put. I do believe that's the right call as well. Has that one in for a strike. Count now full. Next one, that one's hit hard, deep back into center field. It's going to keep going. It's out of here. Another home run, Elk Point-Jefferson, as Sarah Schmitz with her 2nd of the day. She is having quite the game here. All you can say is wow. Sarah Schmitz has been incredible.
Now to bat for the Huskies, number 2, Paige Jacobs.
That one fired in for a strike. 0-1 the count. Paige Jacobs at the plate. Reagan Rasmussen on deck. That one misses. Outside, ball 1. Right now, Bonhomme trails 11-5 to Mobridge Pollock. Bottom of the 4th. They've got 2 outs. They're at the plate. Has that one put back into center field, but this one going to be brought in for an out. So Jacobs flies out, coming off a base hit in her last at-bat. Reagan Rasmussen, 1 for 3, reached by a single and an error. As that one fouled back out of play. That one good, in for a strike. 0-2 your count. Izzy Davy looking for her second strikeout. That one fouled back again. Out of play it goes. The 0-2 pitch misses outside, ball one. All of our area softball games brought to you by Murph's Appliance, Main Street, Vermilion, your local Maytag dealer. All sorts of different appliances, any appliance you need. Brand new, top of the line. If you need it, head to Murph's. 1-2, now 2-2 after that pitch. As that one over to third base, fouled off. Count stays the same, 2-2. As Rasmussen hangs in there to see at least one more pitch. That one is swing and a miss, and Jones gets the strikeout. Bailey Johnson will now step up to the plate. Her fourth time batting. 0 for 2 was also hit by a pitch in the first inning. Looking to be a base runner here on deck. McKinley Hammett and Natalie Haley in the hole. That one in for a called strike one. That one just misses low. 1-1 the count. One and one your count with 2 outs. 8-3 your score. Elk Point-Jefferson leads. That one same spot, ball 2. Two balls, one strike, a grounder over to second, a slow roller picked up. They'll get the out at first for out number 3. So 4 Elk Point-Jefferson in the inning, 1 run off of 1 hit, no errors, none left on base. We enter the bottom of the 6th. Tri-Valley at the plate when we return. Haley Sorensen.
Insurance in Beersford, Elk Point, and Sioux Falls has been building relationships since 1944. We want to take care of what matters most to you, protecting your family, farm, business, or vehicles. We work with carriers or companies like Auto Owners Insurance to find you the best coverages and help cut your insurance costs. Visit our website for a complete list of insurance coverage options. You can trust that Jensen Insurance cares about you, just like we have for over 75 years. Visit us at jensenagencyonline.com. Jensen Insurance, your local, independent auto owners insurance agency.
When you're a softball team, you have to be ready to play anywhere, but there's no better place than home sweet home. Harity & Associates Real Estate in Elk Point specialize in helping people find their place to call home. Harity & Associates can help you with all your residential, commercial, and agricultural real estate needs. Call their Elk Point office at 712-899-3748 to see how they can help you. From Harity & Associates Real Estate, good luck to Elk Point-Jefferson in today's game.
Leading off for the Mustangs here, Haley Sorensen of Tri-Valley as an immediate hard hit over to third off the glove. It bounces and she'll reach safely. An immediate base runner. And that is the start here in the bottom of the 6th that Tri-Valley was looking for. Reminder later, we'll also be covering the Gayville-Vollen-Castlewood game. That's set to start at 4. We'll see if it does or not. Next pitch low and inside for a ball. (1-0) the count. That one misses, ball 2. A throw down to first, unsuccessful. As Sorensen slides back safely, Ava Christensen at the plate, 1 for 2, hit a home run in her first at-bat, struck out watching in the 4th. A hard hit line drive off the glove, it goes into left field. Tri-Valley's taking off for third. There'll be a throw, but she'll slide safely. Runners on second and third off of back-to-back base hits for Tri-Valley.
Up to bat, number 30, Maddie Hugh.
8 base hits for Tri-Valley as they're slowly catching up to Elk Point-Jefferson in that stat. Maddie Huey now at the plate, her first time batting in the game as runners on second and third, no outs. Thought about the bunt, pulled back, ball 1.
Now up to bat, number 30, Maddie Heavey.
And a correction, Maddie Huey. 1-0 the count. Now it's a perfectly placed bunt. Rasmussen unable to get it over to first. It'll count as a base hit. Tri-Valley bases loaded, no outs. And I don't think Rasmussen would have had enough to get the throw in time anyways. Probably best to hang on to it and try to avoid overthrowing. That brings up Keegan Kukta to the plate. 1 for 2 in the game she is. And then on deck for Tri-Valley, the top of their lineup. They have a real chance here to do some damage and make this a close game. Kukta takes a called strike 1, 0-1 the count. That one misses inside, ball 1. 1-1 the count. And another update, Mobridge Pollock on top of Bonhomme, 14-5 in the top of the 5th inning. That would be an upset as this next pitch misses inside, 2-1. As Mobridge Pollock, the 7th seed, Bonhomme the number 2 seed. Now Bonhomme last year was the top seed in all of Class B, and they were upset in the Sodak 16 as that one in for a strike, evens up the count, 2-2. Base hit scores 1 or more. But Elk Point-Jefferson would love a strikeout. Don't even put the ball in play. 2-2 the count. Kukta working against Rasmussen. As that one low and outside. Count now full. A huge pitch coming up here. A payoff pitch here. Rasmussen fires it in. She'll walk Kukta. Haley Sorensen scores. Ava Christensen to third. Huey to second, and Kukta now on first with the walk. A run comes across here, as that's Rasmussen's only second walk of the game. She's thrown strike after strike here. That brings the top of the lineup for Tri-Valley. No outs, bases loaded. Cadence Davey at the plate coming off a base hit in her last at-bat. We'll have a courtesy runner on first as running now. Peyton Voigt. With Cadence Davey at the plate again. Now a 4-run game. Timeout on the field as they're going to look at some cleats here. And as they do that, well, nope, never mind. We'll keep it here. I thought it was going to take a little longer. Either way, 8-4, things heating up here on the field as it's 8-4. Bases loaded, no outs, top of the lineup at the plate for the Mustangs. Doesn't get much bigger than these moments here. As that one hit hard, going back, left field, a grand slam, we are tied up. Tri-Valley has tied the ball game off a grand slam from Cadence Davey. What a moment here as Tri-Valley has narrowed the gap. Still no outs, they've scored 5 runs to tie this up. What a play! An incredible game going on. Absolutely incredible timing from Cadence Davey. The next pitch comes in high, ball 1. We have got ourselves a ball game. 4 base hits this inning, 1 walk for Tri-Valley, no outs, 5 runs. At the plate, Sienna Halverson thought about it, held off, ball 2. Halverson is 1 for 3, hit a single in the first inning, has flown out to center field in her last 2. Next pitch comes in high, ball 3. Three balls, no strikes here. As that one inside and a walk, a base runner for Tri-Valley. What a turn of events as momentum has totally shifted, favoring Tri-Valley. That brings up Emery Jones. Jones started in the circle for the game, coming off a single in her last at bat. The Mustangs have had an incredible 6th inning here. As she'll put down a bunt. Rasmussen picks it up, gets it over to first in time, but the runner will advance off the sac bunt. That brings up Emery Pearson with Izzy Davey on deck, and they will have then batted around after that. Pearson 0 for 3, did reach by an error, due up for a base hit as the cleanup hitter for the Mustangs. As she puts that one into right field, it's going to drop. That's going to be extra bases. Rounding third, heading for home for the lead. Sienna Halverson scores off the triple. No, headed for home. A play, and she's safe. An in-the-park home run for Tri-Valley. Sienna Halverson scores, and then Emery Pearson follows her up with an in-the-park home run. It is madness here.
Now at number 2, Izzy Davies.
What an inning for Tri-Valley it has been. Ten to 8, Tri-Valley leads. What a shift! A line drive into left field. Another base hit, this time for Izzy Davey. She's got a single. Up to 12 hits, Tri-Valley has surpassed Elk Point-Jefferson in both hits and runs scored here. Talk about an incredible performance. That one put into play high up into right field. Could be trouble. As the catch is made, runner will advance to second. As Haley Sorensen flies out to right field, over to second, Izzy Davey goes. Talk about madness on the field here. Ava Christensen in at the plate. Takes the first pitch, ball 1. 7 runs, 6 base hits in this inning alone. That one fouled straight back. And in all my time playing baseball, watching baseball, playing softball, watching softball, I'm not sure I've ever seen an inning quite like this one for Tri-Valley. They've batted around. They're on their 11th hitter right now. Ava Christensen had a double earlier this inning, ended up scoring. Next pitch misses outside, ball 2. That one put high up into left field. That one's going back. That could be issues. That's a home run. Add 2 more for Tri-Valley. You can't make this up. Ava Christensen, her second home run of the game. That is the 3rd home run hit in this inning for Tri-Valley. Out of nowhere, Tri-Valley leads 12-8, and now a timeout on the field as Elk Point-Jefferson going to talk things over. We'll see if we have a pitching change. We'll be back in a moment.
Your Vermilion Ace and Elk Point Ace hardware stores are where you find all of your hardware needs, along with Milwaukee and DeWalt tools, Weber, Traeger, Big Green Egg grills, and smokers too. Now, if you need a new mower, your Ace Hardware stores offer riding mowers like Walker, Gravely, Aaron's, Hustler, and Steel, Ego Push mowers, trimmers, and blowers. Ace is the place in Vermilion and Elk Point.
Back on the field, bottom of the 6th, 12-8, Tri-Valley leads. You know, I'm not even sure what to say at this point. 7 base hits in this inning, 9 runs in this inning, 3 home runs, 2 over the fence, 1 in the park, and 1 a grand slam. Now at the plate again, Maddie Hewe, who's 1 for 1 in the game. Takes a called strike 1, 0-1 your count, 2 outs, and no runners on after that solo shot from Ava Christensen. Or excuse me, 2-run shot. That one lofted into the air, it's drifting foul, and that's where it'll land, 0-2. Next pitch misses, ball 1, 1-2 your count. That one lofted up, back out of here. Absolutely crazy here at the field. 1-2 your count. Hewe looking for another base hit as she's got another one. The hits just keep on rolling. When it rains, it pours, and Tri-Valley is having one of the single greatest innings I've ever seen in the sport of softball. Your update on Mobridge Pollock, they lead 14-5 over Bonhomme. Runner on first, 2 outs here. Fresh count here for Kukta. First pitch, did it get her? It did. Another base runner. Hewe to second, Kukta to first with the bean back to the top of the lineup. Cadence Davey, the player here who hit the grand slam to tie this up, back at the plate. Peyton Voigt back in to courtesy run in place of Kukta. I tell you what, Keegan Kukta at the plate as the 9th hitter, 1 for 2, has a single, was also walked and hit by a pitch, both in this inning. Cadence Davey at the plate. Her team a 4-run lead. It's 12-8. Takes a good cut at that one. She liked that one. Fouled it out, though. Feels like she's certainly feeling it after that home run. Took a big cut at that one. Next one in for a strike. 0-2, it'll make the count. One ball, 2 strikes. That one misses outside. Excuse me, now 1 ball, 2 strikes. A hard hit grounder that goes into left field. Tri-Valley's sending for another run, and they're going to score it. Now they're going to score again after the errant throw. Davey gets the single, gets a base hit. I'm starting to lose track here of my numbers. That one inside, ball 1. 14-8 your score. That one put up, and can Elk Point-Jefferson finally get the out? They do. They pull it in. But what an inning that was for Tri-Valley. And they have all the momentum. I've got 11 runs off of 9 hits, 1 error in the field for Elk Point-Jefferson, and 1 left on base. As we enter now our final inning of play, Tri-Valley with their first lead, 14-8.
The Elk Point Athletic Club is a 24-hour full-service fitness center. This membership-only facility offers a variety of exercise equipment and classes for all members. Want a gift idea for Dad this Father's Day? How about a fitness membership to the Elk Point Athletic Club? Single memberships are just $35 a month. The Elk Point Athletic Club wishes the best to the EPJ Husky girls during the state softball tournament.
Back to the field, Elk Point-Jefferson trails for the first time, 14-8 the score. Leading off will be McKinley Hammett, and now they need 6 runs here, all in the 7th, to keep the game alive. A grounder up the middle, a base hit here, and Elk Point-Jefferson maybe can start a run of their own. They'll need a few more of those with Natalie Haley stepping up to the plate. 0 for 3 in the game, but did it get on by a fielder's choice. Haley, the first pitch, takes it inside, ball 1. Still pitching is Izzy Davey for Tri-Valley. Next one is in, good for a strike. And Mobridge Pollock leads Bonhomme 17-5 in the bottom of the 6th. As your score update, as that one finds a strike zone, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Natalie Haley Now having to protect home plate. 1-2 the count, no outs and a runner on first. On deck, Samantha Marks. As she fouls that one up and out of here. There's been 27 base hits in this game so far. Of course, 10 of them coming from this inning. That pitch outside, ball 2. 2-2 now the count. You just can't even write storylines better than what we saw here for Tri-Valley so far. Now let's see if Elk Point-Jefferson can do it. What madness that would be as a soft grounder right back up to Davy. She'll be out at first. Runner will advance. Now 2 outs here for Elk Point-Jefferson to try and make it happen. Samantha Marks her second at bat. She's 1 for 1, hit a single in her last at bat.
Now batting for the Huskies, number 14, Sam Marks.
That one right back up, and now to second. The throw to first makes it in time. Again, the runner advances, but Elk Point-Jefferson down to their final out. One out is all Tri-Valley needs here. That one fouled off, 0-1 the count. At the plate, the leadoff hitter for Elk Point-Jefferson, Lainey Trometer. 2 for 4, is reached twice by a single and once by an error. As a grounder, right back up to Davy, picked up, and that will wrap up this game. Your final score, 14-8. I can hardly believe it. What a game that was. No runs off of 1 hit, no errors, 1 left on base. We'll be back with your final stats and what's coming up, and then our Gayville-Vollen game here on 5 Star Streaming.
Pick or place your property with Janelle Pearson of Next Home Tri-State Realty. With licenses in Iowa and South Dakota, Janelle Pearson is the perfect choice to buy or sell your home. Rest assured, as you see the knowledge, hard work, passion, and care that goes into taking care of you. Give Janelle Pearson of Next Home Tri-State Realty a call today at 712-552-7102 to take care of all your home needs. Janelle Pearson is a proud sponsor of this sports broadcast.
Your final score, 14-8, with Elk Point-Jefferson falling to the Tri-Valley Mustangs. Your final stats for EPJ in this one. Lainey Trometer went 2 for 5 with 2 singles. Molly Geary went 3 for 4 with 3 singles. Sarah Schmitz went 3 for 4. 2 home runs and a double, did all she could. Paige Jacobs 1 for 4 with a single. Reagan Rasmussen pitched the full game and went 1 for 4 at the plate. Bailey Johnson 0 for 3, but was hit by a pitch as well. McKinley Hammett went 1 for 1, had a sac bunt and 2 walks. Natalie Haley went 0 for 4, did reach by a fielder's choice. Alexis McDermott went 0 for 2, and Samantha Marks went 1 for 2. Again, that wraps it up here for this game, but we'll be live with the Gayville-Vollen Raiders as they take on the Castlewood Warriors here. Game time is set for 4 o'clock. We'll see if we can get set up in time for that game. It'll be here on 5 Star Streaming on YouTube. We'll be covering Elk Point-Jefferson the rest of their way as well, as they'll take on the loser of the game between Dakota Valley and Madison. I'm Zach Spear on 5 Star Streaming on YouTube. You'll want to tune in as we're going to go live in just a moment again with Gayville-Vollen.